McDowell's supplements, an effective way to ensure you and your loved ones are getting the daily recommended intake of essential vitamins, minerals, and other important nutrients necessary for optimal health. Naturally, we carry an array of health and wellness supplements. McDowell's Immune Booster enhances your body's defense to fight colds and flu, boosts your immune system, prevents viruses and other airborne diseases. McDowell's Colon Cleanser prevents constipation, helps in removing toxins from the colon, detoxifies the body, and regulates your bowel movements. McDowell's Prostate Health prevent the enlargement of the prostate, improve urinary flow, and reduce frequent urination, especially at night. Moringa oleifera capsules are rich in minerals like calcium, potassium, zinc, magnesium, iron, and copper, vitamins like beta-carotene of vitamin A, vitamin B such as folic acid, vitamin C, D, and E. McDowell's Potassium Complex, used for treating and preventing low potassium levels, high blood pressure, preventing stroke, and aid in weight loss. McDowell's Triple Magnesium relaxes the muscles, relieves cramps and helps to control high blood pressure, improves sleep, and can calm the nerves. Magnesium is very important for the normal functioning of cells, nerves, muscles, bones, and the heart. McDowell's Ginger Turmeric helps to relieve pain, decrease nausea and enhance the immune function to help protect against illness and infection. Ginger turmeric has powerful anti-inflammatory properties and improves your circulation. Don't hold health back. Let health strike back. McDowell's, the better way to start your health. Visit Health Service Center, John Compton Highway, call 453-6417. Let your wellness be our stress.
It is well known that diseases like diabetes, high blood pressure, and other illnesses may restrict blood flow, which can lead to impotence and erectile dysfunction. This is why Enhance was formulated to meet these challenging health problems, which can reduce your ability to perform. If you're having problems maintaining your manhood, then reclaim your manhood today with Enhance. Enhance increases your energy level, boosts your stamina, and increases your endurance.
You can get your Enhance at Southwell VA4, Restorer Pharmacy Soufre, Knights Med Miku, Lay by Bar The Morn, Dexter's Place Jeremy Street Castries, Citygate Bar The City opposite the market, Plants Place Denry Highway, Arlette Supermarket Soufre, The Release Stress Bar Labrie Highway, Cool Joint Bar Victoria Schwazel, Prios Bus Stop 22, next to the Moshi Bus Stop opposite the Grosile Bus Stop. Prios Bar and Grill in Corinth, Grosile.
Enhance, the best a man can get.
Why are you suffering from aches, pains, and illnesses? When there's help for you at Health Service Center, we offer a wide range of treatment that has been scientifically proven to help you with your aches, pains, and illnesses. Our ICT machine is one of the most effective devices in the health field. It has shown positive results in many health problems, such as back pains, shoulder pains, migraine headaches, pain in the knees and legs, poor circulation, arthritis, diabetic neuropathy, numbness in the feet, strokes and sports injuries. ICT, repairs, rebuild, the power to heal, the future of pain relief.
The voice. Your hero is back. Raw facts, no fluffs. Shelton Daniel is here to deal with the issues. 12:30 p.m. to 2 p.m. Monday to Friday on Realfm.
Good afternoon to all of you in Facebook land. That's what we are. We're on
Radio
Facebook.
land,
Radio
TV
land. Yeah, I'm
land,
coming
Facebook
there.
land,
91.3 FM, 91.5 FM. Are we back on YouTube? Yeah, Jaquan, trusted technician, said we are on YouTube. I think we were flagged for a little while, but we're back on YouTube. It's a nice day. It's not too hot.
Not at all.
I think it was a little overcast when I came in. I'm not sure.
Yes, it was.
Very nice weather, man. Very nice weather. Chile. These days, we don't need all these fans. You just allow the the temperature to take control. It's the 10th of December. That's Wednesday, the 10th of December. Coming to National Day, which is on the 13th. That's Saturday. But you know, tomorrow is the 14th. Is the 11th. That's Mawa first day for me. That's a break victory party, victory boat ride. You know, sometimes you must just stop to enjoy. You know, to savor the victory. And there is still a lot to be done. I understand the swearing in of the ministers will be on Friday, Miguel.
I was told it was tomorrow, so maybe it's Friday.
Well, okay, don't quote me. I got it from a source.
Don't
that
quote
it's
me.
Friday. Yes, I initially heard Thursday, but I'm understanding it's on Friday. But you know, that would be a momentous day where all eyes will be glued. I think the Prime Minister has a nice headache. You know, Miguel, sometimes, you know, football, you follow football. I know you're a basketball.
Which one of the talented players? I'm a Man U man, you know. So
you're a Man U man?
Yes.
Oh, man.
See nothing.
That's my team. Yeah,
All right.
It's terrible.
That's the Prime Minister's team as well,
Smart guy. We're climbing up the ladder, but yeah, you know already, sometimes when you have a very good team, people of substance, you know, you wonder, what's your starting lineup? Who is going to be on the bench? You know, your bench has depth. So you could replace them. Ooh, that's a wonderful headache to have, and that is what we have always presented to the electorate.
Yeah, and there's much debate going on now, you know, in the public sphere, as it always happens after an election, as to who will get what.
Yeah,
ministry.
no. I'm not second guessing the Prime Minister. That is not my business. My business support whoever I know there's going to be a good match. You know what I mean? We have to have a deputy speaker until the court case is heard. I'm talking about court cases. You know, Richard Frederick, a guy will be $60,000 later.
Oh yes.
You know, Richard Frederick just won.
Or maybe a promissory note.
No. If I know Richard well, we don't want any promissory notes. We want cash. There's a song like that, right? What I want is money. My cash.
My cash.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know the song.
Cash.
I'm just hearing people say it.
Right, Nudie.
Yeah. Top tune. You could flash out on the screen. I think it's picture. I have no idea what picture it is. Picture 1. I'll just let the people see it. So those who have not seen it, the judgment came this morning. This man just started losing. He's losing bigly. And he'll have to go to where? The Susie No referendum.
Maybe he'll change his ways.
No. This guy is a nasty. He cannot lose. He cannot bear losing.
Did we indicate that Shelton will not be in the...
Oh, sorry. My bad.
We didn't.
Our bad. Shelton is on assignment. He won't be in this morning. He won't be in today. He'll be here tomorrow. And don't forget, tomorrow he has special guests. The National Awards Committee.
Yeah,
there'll be a film explaining. Because, you know, the politics, we toning it down. Although today we'll play a few videos, you know, recap, etc., you know, to wind down. But Shelton is on assignment, so don't panic. He'll be with you tomorrow. He has a special guest tomorrow. But Richard Frederick, you know, you're accusing the man of corruption. Miguel, I'm sure that some of us, you know, you have a piece of property, you have a car, the valuation is, let's say, $80,000. And you figure, boy, in a quick sale, you sell it for 70. The difference, people are saying, because of that, the land what is sold at is corruption.
And that's seriously? So normal. That's so normal that people sell property, land, vehicles below the value because they want to get rid of it.
90 million.
Let's not even go there.
30 million, thousand corruption. But you want to say, and who bought it? A non-entity.
A non-entity.
Well, the non-entity's father dealt with your land accordingly. You understand? So, if fellas went about talking all kinds of nonsense, the same way they're still talking nonsense about the electoral process and the result. Claudius has a court case coming. I heard one of the parties calling in this morning to a program and trying to litigate the case on the program. No, that's not where cases are litigated. It's in court.
It is.
And you'll allow people to say anything. Yes, there's freedom of expression, you know. We don't want to curtail that at all. But you must be responsible. Your freedom of expression ends where my nose begins. You can't defame me and stuff and expect, it's freedom of it. You know, you're not free to say what you want, you know. You're free to say the things that are true. You don't defame and libel and slander people and think that you could get away with it.
But Terry, on a point of let's just go look at it logically, objectively. What sort of corruption, based on the deal, can we point to regarding the banana land. What corruption? That's selling it under the value.
So that happens all the time, Miguel.
Yeah, and when you look at the circumstances, the peripheral matters surrounding it, Slaspa did not want the land.
But let's say my vehicle, Miguel, you know my vehicle. I got it from a diplomat, a regional diplomat. He's now in Barbados. And at the time, the value of the vehicle at the time, what he says now, Phileno, because we know each other well. He says, no, I'm leaving that for you. And the price he gave it to me, man, I just made the sign of the cross. One of my colleagues said, boy, Christmas came for you. Because it was so much below the
value.
Yeah. And when I went to insure it, I'm not stupid, I insured it for the value. One of my friends at I think said, Phileno, tell me the truth. How much did you really pay for the vehicle? And when I do that, you know me? That's what you doing over here. That was a joke. That was a standard joke because she says, boy, there's something special about that because she says, wow, it was a deal. And it happens, it's not corruption.
But what about the added value? The added value in that whatever operations that take place there, they will come back to the state either for taxes or whatever it is.
And look at that.
And then the building that was built on the Chaussee Road, the Ministry of Housing.
So you pay for his loose tongue.
Yeah, I agree.
Right? $60,000. Bravo to you, Comrade Richard. You know what I mean? These people have slandered you enough. They have taken liberties with your name and done said all manner of things about you, unproven. So you are fighting back. And let's see if he goes to the Chaussee.
That's our partner favorite thing. Yes.
Yeah, the Chaussee. So Miguel, that's one in the cap for Comrade Richard Frederick. Well, he can throw a few quid here,
So we look out to Thursday then. Look out for Thursday.
Yeah, you see that Miguel and Phil along Shelton have rough few quid your way, man. But that's wonderful. And this guy, he has other cases, and he's going to lose all. He's going to lose bigly because, people believe, they can use the court to threaten and stuff. Yeah. That's why, the deputy speaker thing is still in abeyance,
Yeah.
Because he took it to court. Rightfully, on that matter, because sometimes you have to seek judicial review to ensure that, so allow the process to go. You understand? So we can be guided. Because,
Speaking of cases, I think that the public should really try as much, and of course it's incumbent also on those of us talk show hosts, media personalities, to really break it down when you see those judgments happen within the courts. And just to remind the public, the matter between Guy Joseph, myself, and MBC is still ongoing regarding the preschool. And I stand resolute in our information being very, very accurate. It was given to us. And I say to Guy, bring it on. Yeah. But with all the propaganda that was spread prior to an interlocutory matter, which is just something aside from the main matter that was brought before, which was appealed by Guy Joseph. Yeah. It was just a matter, and you find people like she who shall not be named in Canada talking about Guy won his case against NBC. So it just adds to the misinformation that has emanated from the new United Workers' Party.
And as you said, misinformation, Miguel. I made a point yesterday. Unfortunately, you were not there. We're going to tone down the politics now because we're heading into Christmas. But we have to ramp up our defense and our, let me avoid the word attack. Not that we're going to attack people personally or anything, but in defense of our government's policies and programs. Because the misinformation is not stopping.
It won't.
The few flabbos who are so bitter. Now, not all the flabbos, There are a few of them that are very, very bitter. Talk shows too. That they are allowing all kinds of misinformation, disinformation, propaganda, and lies to be spewed on the national airwaves. And that, we cannot allow that to take root or to fester. Okay? Because if we do, we'll find to try to clean up coming close elections, we'll have a trouble. So,
often that becomes the truth.
So we need to defend the victory, and again I'm going to repeat, defending the victory is not defending the St. Lucia Labour Party. No, it is defending the gains. It's promoting the programs and the initiatives and the policies of the government. I mean, we have to be patriotic. You understand? Yeah, you may not like the party in power. I get that. But you ought not to be spreading lies and misinformation and deliberately misleading people when you know what the truth is. And it's our responsibility to be there to hammer home the truth, bring home the truth. Because I don't know, I've not spoken to the General Secretary or anybody, but I believe between now and when the next elections are held, we have to be able to convert at least 7,000 of those people who voted for the UWP. And it's doable, because I believe all these people voted, a lot of the young people, they did not know. When you speak to them and you explain things to them, they look at you as though you're speaking Greek, because they were not informed. And they don't listen to news. They will not listen. Current affairs now, unfortunately, is not something that is taught. You understand?
It's not sexy.
So it's not sexy. They're on TikTok all day and stuff, and a lot of the things flying over their heads. So we have to break it down, and we have to reach them wherever they are, because when they have information, they can make an informed choice, an informed decision. So we have to do that, and I believe it's doable. We have to. You see, the numbers went down, ours went up. So it says that perhaps we were, when I say we, the party machinery and those in the media, were effective to some degree.
I think the Labour Party's communications this time
was very good.
It was really good.
But we have to ensure that we do a little more, so that what they got, 38,000, 40 something thousand.
Yeah,
we have to take at least 7,000 of that, 7 to 8,000 of that, who will be voting. So we're bringing our number over the 60,000 mark, and that is doable.
That's the thing, Terry. When we talk about protecting the victory, especially at this point in time, it's no longer a victory for the Labour Party. It's a victory for St. Lucia. It's a victory for St. Lucia, because we dodged a bullet by electing the Labour Party in 2021, and I think maybe by some mystical way, Alan Shastney was the best thing to happen to St. Lucia for us to get Philip J. Pierre.
Yeah.
And for us to get all the goodies, as you like to say, that we've gotten. That's number one. Number two, I will reiterate, that's probably for the fourth or fifth time, that I am very proud. I'm happy that the youth came out to vote.
Yes.
Because a few of them first-time voters remembered getting their laptops.
Right.
But this time around, what I'm confident about, and which is what we need to drive home, is that this next set of first-time voters will have experienced probably almost 5 years of Philip J. Pierre administration's policies. Some of them might be first-time university scholarship holders. And I believe, this is not a confidence in that I want to be complacent or relaxed, but I believe that the way we captured the youth vote and the way that we showed them that how the policies of the PJP administration did apply to them, how it has benefited them, how it will benefit them and their parents, I believe that's a good thing. Now, on that point you made about the young people, it was only a few days before election where I was walking down. It was a day like today. I had my other show. I left late and I stopped by our friends over by Serenity Park, by Mombasa, by Fridays. And then it was evening time. I was walking down by the government buildings, and two young ladies were walking, and one of them had a South Africa uniform. And she was. I heard them talking, but I was on the phone at the time, and I'm hearing them barely speaking and about the mood and the code and this and that kind of thing. When I got off the phone, I heard her say something. I said, "My young lady, so." She said, "So you know where you're voting, right?" She said, "Yes. Philip J. Pierre never did nothing for Marsha. What for Marsha?" I said, "First of all, my darling, Castries East is not Marsha only, right? And number two, you at A level now, right? You're eligible to vote." She told me I turned 18 in December, this month. I said, "Okay, fine, but that means you would have experience. You got a laptop, right?" So yes, your university, your software education is subsidized, yeah. You have an opportunity now to get a university education. Said yes. So what has he done for Marsha, my darling? Go ask the young people who over the past 20 something or so years, who've received scholarships from Cuba, Venezuela. These young people who no longer live in Marsha, they now have their homes outside more affluent communities. These are the people that Philip J. Pierre, through the Labour Party government, has empowered to go be something productive in society, empower themselves so they can feed their families, be better off than their parents. And it is continuing today in I'd consider Dr. McDowell's, it's unenhanced. It's unenhanced. You understand? He's going hard.
but she don't even see, but look at what he has done for you. You benefited, as a student, the laptops, the bursaries, etc. And the point is, Miguel, we have to do more of that.
We have to. We
have to do that, because we cannot leave that for the last minute. We have to take at least I'm saying 7,000, and it's doable, very doable. Look at something that has happened. Election loss. The election went by on Monday. The Tuesday, everything was back to normal. But then here comes a mischievous person calling on Richard, a man who has been discredited, and spews all kinds of nonsensical stuff on the air without correction, without interruption. And I'm very happy. We have a thing, the video one. Is it video one? Video 5. That a true journalist, listen, and this is the kind of thing that we have to do. So let's play video 5. I'm just doing it. I know the thing is, but I just want to demonstrate what we have to do. We have to debunk the lies so that the people can understand. Video 5.
A live radio broadcast has stoked a political firestorm after a controversial figure leveled unsubstantiated allegations of, quote, a stolen, end quote, 2025 general election. The popular talk show now faces sharp criticism over its decision to air the unverified claims, sparking a wider debate on media accountability and fact-checking. A live radio broadcast on the Newspin mid-afternoon talk show, hosted by Timothy Polio, has sparked a major political controversy after a contributing caller leveled sweeping unsubstantiated allegations of voter fraud and a stolen election regarding St. Lucia's 2025 general election. The source of the firestorm was American financial crime consultant Kenneth Rejock, known as the Laundry Man. Rejock, a former Miami-based banking lawyer and convicted money launderer who now advises on anti-money laundering AML techniques, utilized the platform to call the democratic process into question. The controversy was amplified as many political observers took offense with Polio platforming Rejock's unproven allegations and the perceived lack of pushback or fact-checking of easily erroneous statements, which served to discredit some of his claims. Host Timothy Polio publicly defended the decision to air the allegations, taking umbrage to criticism and clarifying that Rejock was not a formal guest but phoned into the program. The St. Lucia Labour Party, SLP, secured a commanding majority in the 2025 poll, winning both the popular vote and 14 of the 17 contested seats, with 2 SLP-aligned independents also winning their constituencies handsomely. Rejock's commentary, which included long-standing and unfounded criticisms of St. Lucia's Citizenship by Investment Program, CIP, directly challenged these outcomes, making several claims contrary to established diplomatic and electoral realities. 1. Electronic fraud allegations. Rejock alleged electronic voter fraud, despite the fact that St. Lucia utilizes a traditional paper ballot system where voters mark their selection with a lead pencil. 2. Geopolitical claims. He attempted to link the election outcome to ties with geopolitical rivals, including Cuba and Venezuela's Maduro regime, and falsely claimed St. Lucia was aligned with China. St. Lucia, by diplomatic record, maintains strong ties with Taiwan. 3. Monroe Doctrine. The consultant further invoked the Monroe Doctrine and, without providing any evidence of widespread systemic malfeasance, suggested the will of the people was not free and fair. 4. Widespread bribery claims. Rejock asserted that there was widespread voter influencing involving the use of millions of dollars, though he provided no specific details or evidence to substantiate the massive alleged cash flow. 5. Judicial appointment error. He wrongly claimed that the Prime Minister and Cabinet appoint judges. In St. Lucia, the jurists for the Shared Eastern Caribbean Supreme Court, ECSC, are appointed by the Independent Judicial and Legal Services Commission, JLSC, not the political executive, underscoring the independence of the judiciary. Rejoc went on to advise former Prime Minister Alan Chasney to seek assistance from Washington, D.C. to probe St. Lucia's election results.
Well, you know, I will call publicly right now for the leader of the opposition, Alan Chasney, to go to Washington and get assistance from the United States government to have all of the election records examined and all of the, sordid details of what happened during the election, the process of an investigation. I mean, it's really sad that there cannot be a free and fair election in what is supposed to be a democratic country.
The allegations immediately drew sharp criticism and pushback from political observers. The 2025 poll had been monitored by fully deployed observer missions from both the Caribbean Community, CARICOM, and the Organization of American States, OAS. Rejoc's claims stand in stark contradictions to the CARICOM Observer Mission's assessment, which rated the electoral process highly, giving it a mark of 8.5 out of 10. Both missions endorsed the results as free, fair, and credible. There is no evidence to suggest that the observer missions were brought into disrepute, nor has any widespread voter fraud been documented. Critics have argued that Rejoc's broad, unsubstantiated claims and his invocation of major hemispheric diplomatic doctrines lack grounding in St. Lucian democratic practices and appear politically motivated. There are fears that the claims risk further deepening a polarized political landscape at home and generating geopolitical instability in an already fraught global environment.
In the words of the Prime Minister, he said he never called Chico's name, not Chico, Cameron Law. But we could tell Rejoc, move from there. That is the kind of thing we have to do in the new year because it's continuing. And we have to debunk every lie. As soon as they come with it, we hit back hard, we defend, we play hard. We give them, we surrender not one blade of grass, not 1 inch. We have to be on their case. We have to be on them like right and rice and call them out for treasonous behavior. I call it treasonous behavior because nobody, Butu, no one, none of us here should encourage foreigners to come and try to damage the reputation of our country. All right?
I'm pretty disappointed in the talk show host.
Well, don't mention this thing.
I said so. I'm not saying no. That's my foray into the private media. He
guided
facilitated. In fact, he was my news director, and I would got the job before he and deceased Wayne Whitfield. But I'm quite disappointed that you would betray all those. At least let's just forget country and political party and affiliation for this second. But all the journalistic principles that should apply as the longest standing talk show host in St. Lucia, you have failed to apply them for a few years now. You've actually just rejected them outright. And that's quite disappointing. And I hope that one day that there is some redemption on his part in terms of his image and his reputation. It's not go down any further, but at least rise a bit in the minds and in the psyche of the public.
Okay, I just got to note that the swearing-in will be on Friday at 3 p.m. in Parliament.
Thank God.
We are not going down to Viewfort?
No, not at all.
We're not
as
doing that?
Normal places as we do, eh?
I mean, normally, fellas went down to Viewfort, red carpet, spent over $1 million. Everybody had a room at Coconut Bay. Coconut Bay, a nice hotel. And such. I thought we would have gone down to Viewfort or Miku or somewhere, man. Anyway, but you see, we have a prudent Prime Minister who is steady and he does not waste. He doesn't play fast and loose with the country's resources. We're doing it where that might just cost about 5,000, 10,000, just many each.
The catering?
Just the catering.
And that money, and maybe the decorating, but that money is better spent on an administrative building in another part of the island.
If all what's happening if Wasco, they had they not done this monstrosity in Viewfort, don't get me wrong, Wasco, because you deserve a... but had they not spent $20 million in Viewfort there, that money could have been used to upgrade the infrastructure.
You have to go into Wasco because on the day of that, the so-called, the flow was called inauguration. The inauguration.
There are two certain ceremonies.
Reno was right there, on the property while they were having the thing in Viewfort at the Philip Marcel grounds. Now Wasco, Mr. Francis Dembo. No, who was the chairman of Wasco. Mr. Francis Dembo and Mr. Special Prosecutor, I know you're listening and I know you know what's going on.
Be careful what you say there.
No, I know he knows what's going on. Because a lot of these files and these things going to come back to Mr. Francis Dembo and the board of Wasco at the time. We'll have to answer and account for those money spent for the desilting that never desilted.
Okay, we'll come to that. I don't want to go there.
I get upset about these things because I heard people complain about Wasco.
In the new year, just before we go for the break, just put up the Inland Revenue thing there. That's the last thing I sent you there. The notice from Inland Revenue. Yeah, because there is something going around on Facebook and social media about the VAT-free day. Ladies and gentlemen, the Cabinet, the Parliament has not convened. Parliament must convene and they will sit and there you will hear the details of the VAT-free day because we must have the consent of it. Has to go through Parliament. They will sit. So the ministers will be sworn in on Friday and I suspect a special sitting of the House. There will be a special sitting of the House on Tuesday. Don't quote me, but I suspect because time is running out. You have to meet. And they're just saying, this basically saying, ignore the other, because there's something I think emanating from St. Vincent. St. Vincent.
St. Vincent has their own,
has their own thing. Ours, no announcement has been made. When it is time, the acting controller of Inland Revenue says, patience, listen to official sources. And you see, that's a problem now in social media. People just spread things, and some of us do not take time to read the little fine print, and just say, and we spread that like wildfire. And that is a danger. I heard Mia Motley just yesterday or the day before talking about that,
That's not her first time, eh?
No, we have to be talking about the misinformation and using the social media for all kinds for mischief. Now, I'm not saying it was mischievous. Maybe somebody saw it and picked it up and that spread like wildfire. So the VAT-free day has not been announced. The list of goods and services that will be available, not yet. So wait, Friday, 3 p.m., the Cabinet ministers will be sworn in. You'll know what portfolios they have been assigned to them. And I suspect as early as Tuesday there might be a special sitting of the House. Okay.
And folks, as before we go to a break, because it's 1:03, and folks, let's be logical and realistic about it. Why would a VAT-free holiday come before you get paid for the Christmas?
That's
when the money you have to spend, when you have money to spend is when you're going to get your break. So let's just wait. The money is a mystery. So I would be surprised if it's Flubos that saying things out and
let's not accuse the Flubos of that. I don't think
I would
this
accuse
one. No, I don't think this one.
Good afternoon, Spider.
All right. All right, let's take the break. I'm powered by Blue Waters. We shall come back maybe for a few minutes and then we'll open the lines.
The man, the voice. Your hero is back. Raw facts, no fluff. Shelton Daniel is here to deal with the issues. 12:30 p.m. to 2 p.m. Monday to Friday on Realfm.
McDowell Supplements, an effective way to ensure you and your loved ones are getting the daily recommended intake of essential vitamins, minerals, and other important nutrients necessary for optimal health. Naturally, we carry an array of health and wellness supplements. McDowell's Immune Booster enhances your body's defense to fight colds and flu, boosts your immune system, prevents viruses and other airborne diseases. McDowell's Colon Cleanser prevents constipation, helps in removing toxins from the colon, detoxifies the body, and regulates your bowel movements. McDowell's Prostate Health prevent the enlargement of the prostate, improve urinary flow, and reduce frequent urination, especially at night. Moringa oleifera capsules are rich in minerals like calcium, potassium, zinc, magnesium, iron, and copper, vitamins like beta-carotene of vitamin A, vitamin B such as folic acid, vitamin C, D, and E. McDowell's Potassium Complex, used for treating and preventing low potassium levels, high blood pressure, preventing stroke, and aid in weight loss. McDowell's Triple Magnesium relaxes the muscles, relieves cramps and helps to control high blood pressure, improves sleep, and can calm the nerves. Magnesium is very important for the normal functioning of cells, nerves, muscles, bones, and the heart. McDowell's Ginger Turmeric helps to relieve pain, decrease nausea and enhance the immune function to help protect against illness and infection. Ginger turmeric has powerful anti-inflammatory properties and improves your circulation. Don't hold health back. Let health strike back. McDowell's, the better way to start your health. Visit Health Service Center, John Compton Highway, call 453-6417. Let your wellness be our stress.
It is well known that diseases like diabetes, high blood pressure, and other illnesses may restrict blood flow, which can lead to impotence and erectile dysfunction. This is why Enhance was formulated to meet these challenging health problems, which can reduce your ability to perform. If you're having problems maintaining your manhood, then reclaim your manhood today with Enhance. Enhance increases your energy level, boosts your stamina, and increases your endurance.
You can get your Enhance at Southwell VA4, Restorer Pharmacy Soufre, Knights Med Miku, Lay by Bar The Morn, Dexter's Place Jeremy Street Castries, Citygate Bar The CDC opposite the market, Clans Place Denry Highway, Arlette Supermarket Soufre, The Release Stress Bar Labrie Highway, Cool Joint Bar Victoria Schwazel, Prios Bus Stop 22, next to the Moshi Bus Stop opposite the Grosley Bus Stop. Prios Bar and Grill in Corinth, Grosley.
Enhance, the best a man can get.
The voice. Your hero is back. Raw facts, no fluff. Shelton Daniel is here to deal with the issues. 12:30 p.m. to 2 p.m. Monday to Friday on Realfm.
Thanks for staying with the Real Issues group. Why did I say group? Thanks for staying with the Real Issues. We're going to play two feel-good stories, because let's leave the politics alone. We're going to go for Wasco in the new year.
We know. I still want to say one thing, folks. Before we get into feel-good stories, Terry, I want to say two things, folks.
Yeah.
And to those of you who are non-aligned or whatever listening, there are two things that you need to be angry about, and you need to remember who you need to remember. Number one, when you are in traffic, stuck in traffic, coming from north on a morning, afternoon rush hour, even just in the regular hours during the day, and you're stuck in traffic, remember who was responsible for the delay in that dual carriageway, the Julian Hunt Highway. And number two, whenever Wasco takes the water, folks, and they tell you they have lines to repair and they have some issues at the dam, at whatever, remember 5 years was spent and hundreds of $1 million spent. Within the first month, I see somebody driving a BMW convertible. Not long. Anyway.
Yeah, leave that alone.
Let's leave that. But what I'm saying is that remember who's responsible for you not having water, and that's a major responsibility falls on those who are paying our 66% tariff increase, and 8% of the dam desilting was done. Thank you.
All right, we'll take the Shrewsbury Secondary School first, and then the special needs school. Two feel-good stories, happening now. Let's celebrate it for our students.
Shrewsbury Secondary School Business Department Head Shirley Ann James confirmed that elite investors of Shrewsbury Secondary in St. Lucia has claimed the title of Regional Schools Investment Champion in the 3rd Annual Regional Schools Investment Competition. The victory comes 1 year after finishing as first runner-up, a result that earned them an automatic slot in this year's regional round. The competition challenged students to manage a starting portfolio of $50,000 and invest in 10 companies. Their final score was based on 2 elements: the value of their portfolio at the end of the event, which carried a 60%, and a 2-minute video outlining their strategy and the lessons they picked up along the way, which accounted for the remaining 40%.
From first runner-up last year, we emerged the regional champions this year, and so we are extremely happy. We learned from our mistakes last year.
The Regional Schools Investment Competition, which began on October 14th till November 7th, serves as a hand-on introduction to investing for high school and first-year college students across the region. It familiarizes participants with the Eastern Caribbean Securities Exchange and gives them a real taste of how the securities market functions.
The following day, after that broker would have traded on our behalf, we would get a report on the following dates, and so we would analyze to see if our trades were successful, and you would see the share price of at the end of the trading day. You would see the share price of the companies, what went up, what dropped by how much, and then you would have your order meeting day, and then a whole analysis would be based on the result of the market news on the day before. So it will be a continuous process of analyzing what happened in the market.
Elite Investors' winning team featured 6 girls, 5 from Form 5 and 1 from Form 4, who used teamwork, research, and smart risk-taking to rise to the top. Their effort earned Shrewsbury Secondary $6,500, along with gift bags for both students and teacher guides, a broker fee waiver for teacher assistants making their first investment, certificates for all team members and teachers, a rotating trophy, and $540 placed in trust for each student to invest when they turn 18 years old. The competition objective is to help young people discover the ECSE, the Eastern Caribbean Securities Market, the Regional Government Security Market, the ECRC, and the ECSE licensed member broker-dealers. It also gives students a clear look at how securities are traded and the part broker-dealers play in the process, all while encouraging the next generation to get excited about investing and eventually take part in the market themselves. Chloe Dantes, NBC Prime.
Let's run the other one time.
We are happy to be here for a handing over ceremony for a consignment of musical instruments that have been procured on the Pearl. This is a long-awaited day for special schools. We are very excited because for some time now, we've been trying to establish a music program at each of our special schools. The reason for that is because there's a body of research that confirms that playing a musical instrument does a world of good for children with special needs. And we have been looking to provide that opportunity for our students with special needs. The Pearl has done quite a lot for special education, but I think this consignment is one of the crowning contributions that it has made, because these are professional instruments that we anticipate will last with our schools for a very long time, and that will be making a contribution to the growth and development of our students, the cognitive stimulation they will get from it. So on behalf of the Special Education Unit, we want to say a massive thank you to the Pearl, and by extension the OECS and the Global Partnership for Education. We anticipate that our students will gain a tremendous benefit from the equipment that is made available to them today. What you see here is what has been unboxed is one sample of a complete set of 5, and these will be made available to each of our special schools. So thank you very much to all of the officers involved whose efforts have made it possible for this equipment to be made available to our students with special needs.
One of the key pillars of the OECS Pool project is special education, and guided by the vision that every learner can succeed, the OECS Pool is really proud to have supported and financed the purchasing of these musical instruments for our special schools. And we are proud to be part of the movement to assist every learner, regardless of their ability, to succeed and thrive. So on behalf of the OECS Commission and the OECS Pool team and the Chief Education Officer, we hope that the students at the special schools will benefit greatly from using the musical instruments that they have so desperately needed.
So good morning, everyone. On behalf of the special ed schools in St. Lucia, I want to extend a sincere thanks to the Project for Education Advancement and Relevant Learning, the PEARL, and OECS for purchasing the musical equipment for our special ed schools. We want to say thank you for prioritizing our special ed schools. One of the things that we aim for at our schools is to focus on our students' strengths. So for some of them, it may not be the academics, but there are other strengths like music and art and PE. So we want to say thank you for recognizing that our students can succeed in other areas, especially music. So we already have some music programs at our schools. This will undoubtedly go towards advancing the music programs that are already at our schools. And for those schools without one, it's a good initiative, it's a good opportunity to begin a music program. So it is very timely, and without a doubt, I know that our students are going to enjoy the instruments to develop their skills. So thank you sincerely on behalf of the special ed schools.
Yes, my friends, education is always a top priority for the SFP administration. It continues. Miguel, I know you were impressed with the students from Suzanne.
Oh, very. And the fact that they even get the opportunity to learn the stock exchange.
Yes, man.
Oh man, let me tell you.
Yeah, they're on that already at that age, man, and investing. How much did they manage? $50,000.
$50,000, yeah.
First place, what they got, a 60% return on investment, something like that.
Yep. All right.
And then they won. The school was able to benefit $6,500, and each child $540 in trust, so that when they turn 18, they can begin to invest. Wow, tremendous! We have to say a big kudos.
That's amazing. Yeah?
That's amazing, yeah, man. These kids are doing well better than I don't know how to trade, huh, Miguel?
Me neither.
I know about the stock exchange.
We have a friend, a mutual friend, who might be able to guide us in that.
Yes,
very well versed in
that. Yeah. So I mean, the students, great, and special needs, they're not forgotten, because we cater to all. Yes. So the normal, students get their bursaries, their laptops and stuff. but the special needs kids, they also need attention, and we're giving them the attention they deserve. With the SLP, it's across the board. No one is left behind, and we have to continue that in the new year. Now, Miguel, I do have other things to play, but I think it is only fair to open the lines. I mean,
it's Christmas.
It's Christmas time. Oh yeah, and today, picture 2 and picture 3, you could put that at one time. I think Comrade Ernest Ile is having a Christmas tree lighting ceremony tonight. Today is Wednesday, right? The 10th. Here, you know, boys, sometimes I get confused, you know.
The 10th.
Yeah, the Christmas tree lighting, ceremony at the Cicero RC Combined School from 5:30 to 7. So those of you, you want to take in some of the lighting and stuff, you could head to Cicero, and the Christmas party is Sunday. That first, man.
That first,
We can invade, man.
That first. The one that's invaded at the Prime Minister's office. The resident, sorry.
Christmas party on the Cicero playing field on Sunday. What time? From 2 to 5. So take your kids there. Those who are Cashie South, have a good time. Maybe they'll get a toy or two. I cannot remember as a little boy that happening to me, you know.
No, I remember it was beach. When I was a little boy, I remember it was Beach Park, Palm Beach. My father did. Santa Claus would come there probably the Sunday before Christmas.
I remember going to Independence Day and thing. Or every Independence we used to get a rock cake.
Wow,
that happened on the St. John. We used to get a rock cake and a juice or something. So you used to get that every student used to get a little rock cake and a rock cake and something.
But what I do appreciate the private sector has been stepping up. Oh, you do have a call.
Let's take a call. Good afternoon, caller. Thanks for calling the radio shows.
Yeah. Good afternoon.
1 second, caller.
Go ahead.
My dear brethren.
Oh, I'm not hearing.
Hold on a second, caller. We just
hold the line. We're trying to
adjust the audio.
Yeah, we're trying to adjust the audio.
So while waiting on you, I was about saying, I even forgot what I was saying.
I was saying about the rock cake and
the
juice or something.
The Christmas. I was saying that I really like the fact that the private sector seemed to have stepped up over the past years in terms of providing those little treats to the school children. Sandals for sure. I know at the grocery school, Sandals as a treat for them every year.
Yeah, well, I know Sandals, they have adopted a few schools. I know Balata Primary. They have adopted that school, and maybe it's 1 or 2 in Grocery.
I know Grocery Primary for sure.
So yes.
Go ahead
now. Go ahead, caller.
Interject.
Sorry?
May I interject?
I hear you.
That be that as it may.
Your connection's a bit unstable.
Try calling again. Try calling again, please. Your connection is bad.
Are you getting me?
All right, go ahead.
Go ahead.
All right. I'm saying that the two of you has been the fourth in the absence.
That's Brother Mike.
Let me say
the quality is bad.
The quality is
Brother
bad.
Mike, really try calling again because there's something wrong on your end. Sorry about that. Try calling again, please. Okay, the quality is not good.
I have to call directly or.
All right, call directly. Yes. All right. So Miguel, somebody told me it was called a rocket and squash.
Rocket and squash. Okay, yeah.
I know the rocket, and we used to get that from Armour. We used to make our order from Armour Bakery, and we used to get our raw cake and stuff. And if you went to have the phone lines there, 453-3911,
and of course the mobile number is 4879849.
It's connected, I think. I hope. Okay, now it's connected. 453-3911
or 4879849. That's the WhatsApp line.
Okay.
Yeah. So
the rock cake
and squash.
Rocket. Somebody said, "No, I know the rock cake." And when we went to the Independence Day rallies, we got a little treat to a little ice cream. Good afternoon, caller. Thanks for calling the radio show. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon.
Hello, Miguel.
Hi.
Terry.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, when I heard you earlier on speak about the young student who said that Philip JP has done anything for Marshall. Miguel, let's just a fact. That is just a cop-out by a lot of the supporters of the UWP. Because if that young lady was following current affairs, the lady would have known Charles was brought back to Marshall. There's a playground in Marshall with lights operational for the children. There are lights on the field in Marshall. And St. Lucia is not Marshall. That young lady, that's the issue I have with people. They personalize a lot of things. There's that issue where the resources of the Labour Party and the incentives are far more reaching than Marshall. So you should have asked her, under what category do you fall? Are you, okay, like you quite rightly said, are you a student? Did you get a laptop? Do you know what the incentives for pensioners? Do you know about the scholarships? Do you know about the health care, the mammograms? Because the day before election day, I think, are you guys hearing me?
Yeah, we're there with you. Go ahead.
I said, you know what, let me just take a shot. And I called a young lady who did not know, she was undecided. And then she was just saying, what have they done? What has King done? So I said, look, do you know the OKU hospital, the hospital in Beaufort has opened? Oh, but can I go there? I said, but if you are in Castries, you will not go to the hospital in St. Jude. You will go to OKU, where you can get your mammograms, where you can get, health care and whatever. I gave her the long, story. And later she called me and she told me, you know what, I voted for Kenton. And I hope my vote counts, So, I say this to say that, and Terry quite rightly said, we have to enjoy our victory. Let me just, before I go on quickly, say we have to enjoy our victory. And we, the Labour Party people, we are bothered by a lot of things. Imagine somebody telling me, oh, look at the victory that Sean won by the other person whom I don't even know his name, who I don't even care to, how we got so close. Unlike Sean won, he won. This is his top 10 winning, and we have increased our margin. So, yes, the misinformation, the disinformation will come, but we now have to look at what what has been promises kept, and we now have to go forward. Everybody is PR for the party. Everybody stop raining on the propaganda that the UWP is putting out there. Stop raining on it and let us neutralize it with truth and with facts. And finally, Timothy Polo made mention that I speak about him, I to talk about him on the country. Timothy, when you bring down my country, when you don't allow any voice of reason to speak on your show, when you come there with your lies, when you come there as an enemy of the state, Timothy Polo, yes, I am guilty and I will call you out. I will call you out. And it is time that St. Lucia will do something about this bitter, angry human being who sees nothing good in good governance and promotes distraction, promotes violence, promotes everything negative in our country. Thank you, gentlemen.
Before you go, just let me say quickly, I don't particularly blame the young ladies, the young ladies leaving school, but it does point to the bigger picture of the introduction of things like civics and introduction to our electoral process at the school level, so they really understand what they're voting for.
Thank you.
Miguel, before you go, Miguel, look at the children in the Ave Maria school. Right. Miguel, I have been a teacher, and civics, social studies, these things have been taught in the schools. That's a problem I have with these affiliate students. If the information is there from grade K, from preschool, my grandson was at 3 years and he was able to tell me Derek Walker and Arthur Lewis. He couldn't even mention the names. All right? So we can beg to differ from that. If the young lady is from Marshall, the young lady should know that jazz has been brought back to Marshall and the benefits of jazz to Marshall and the economy, how people made thousands of dollars. Just the mere fact that jazz was brought back there. Anyway, thank you, Leo.
Thank you very much.
All right. We have a call on the line.
We have a call on the WhatsApp
I
platform.
think that's our brother Mike trying again. Good afternoon, my brother.
Well, good afternoon to you, my dear brethren.
Yes.
All right, good afternoon.
Are you hearing me?
Yeah, we're hearing you. You have to answer me.
Okay. The point is, what this Akilago by?
One second. Caller, hold on a second. We have somebody else on the WhatsApp line.
All right. Okay. No, go ahead, Mike.
Okay. Let me say one thing. In the after of elections, I love the way that you two fellas running the program right now. We have moved out from the elections, and right now we're looking forward to our new manifesto to be implemented. We have done it, and I just need to say congratulations to my Prime Minister and to extend my comrade Kenson Kasimi. I'm looking forward for his plans, what he has for the North, and I know he will deliver. And my dear brethren, between the two of you there right now, I am looking forward for some lyrics so I can come back.
You have another caller online there waiting.
Back on the skin.
All right,
my brother.
Thank you. We have another caller. Caller, are you there?
Yes,
Yeah.
Go ahead, caller. Go ahead.
Hey, gentlemen, here's my question.
Yes.
New term for Labour Party. Good. Beautiful. However, there are some outstanding matter we have to deal with.
Yes.
First of all, on the agenda, on my agenda, with that new Labour term, is the special prosecutor.
I know you're going there, caller.
I want him to go. He should go. Secondly, I want to know what's going to happen or what is happening with respect to the office space Alan Chasney have, or he kind of endorsed for the government of Saint Lucia in that Bois d'Orange mall. You know that we have government has space there, $1 million a month payment. Is that being met? Is that being reconsidered?
Well,
2.5 years. Pardon me?
What I could tell you is this. I had the former Minister of the Public Service on the program, and she says that they were in partnership or consultation with others to take up the space so to reduce the rental on the government. So I know KM2 solution, is it KM2 solution is renting a lot of space there. So that is reducing on the burden, the rental burden of the government. So that is one way of doing it, because the Prime Minister is a man of integrity. He felt he could not just tear up the contract. He had to honor the contract, and business is business, and that's how he rolled. He moves. He doesn't. He doesn't engage in any stuff. So I know KM2 has taken up a lot of space there, and they are helping to pay off some of that rent. So the burden on the government has been minimized. It's lessened. Okay.
Now, gentlemen, that's very sad, because for a little island like this country, no, while I'm saying this, the Prime Minister has done a fantastic job.
We know that.
And yes, we all know that. That's why we give him a second term. But what I don't want him to do ever rest at ease with respect to corruption. I'll say to you boldly, I believe there are permanent secretaries that should be investigated, because they had to be the one that facilitated the corruption that was in the EW administration prior to us. These people squander, and now you're seeing Rejock. Then you realize why Rejock. The man is a man that is good in hiding money.
And you want to know, you're wondering how did he just turn it? He has been here long. He just make a surface. Later on again, the $20 million we were told, that ended up in Panama. Where is that money now? And finally, the vaccine money is $7 million. How much did we able to recover? And hence the reason I'm telling you, this special particular job, that one has to go, but another one has to come in.
Well, okay, caller, we take that call, all right? we have, I think, one more call on the line there before we take the break.
Thank you.
All right, my brother. No, that's not okay. I think we'll take our break now.
Oh, we have a call.
We have a call on the line. Yeah.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, my brother from Library.
All right, I'm wishing you compliments of the season.
And to you.
Yes, man.
Yes. And for the Christmas, the mood remains red.
Of course.
It's red and green.
Because like the boss of the not saying, red means love. They take it the other way, but it's love.
Yes.
And it's because of love for people. That's why PKP was so successful at the polls.
Yes.
Yes, he puts people first. And the other one said he doesn't know how to do it. Yeah, so he always put people first, and it will not be no different. Yes, and I'm just looking forward, yes, for this cabinet, man. This cabinet gonna be so. I don't even have words to explain. Yes, it will be one of the best cabinet in the history of Sunday.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
So PJP, yeah, 2.0, like yes, brother. As I said, we're looking forward to big and better things.
All right.
Okay, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Enjoy the
All
rest
right.
of your afternoon.
We'll take our break now, Blue Waters break, and when we come back, the lines will be opened again. Thank you very much.
The man, the voice. Your hero is back. Raw facts, no fluff. Shelton Daniel is here to deal with the issues. Real issues. 12:30 p.m. to 2 p.m. Monday to Friday on Realfm.
McDowell's Supplements, an effective way to ensure you and your loved ones are getting the daily recommended intake of essential vitamins, minerals, and other important nutrients necessary for optimal health. Naturally, we carry an array of health and wellness supplements. McDowell's Immune Booster enhances your body's defense to fight colds and flu, boosts your immune system, prevents viruses and other airborne diseases. McDowell's Colon Cleanser prevents constipation, helps in removing toxins from the colon, detoxifies the body, and regulates your bowel movements. McDowell's Prostate Health prevent the enlargement of the prostate, improve urinary flow, and reduce frequent urination, especially at night. Moringa oleifera capsules are rich in minerals like calcium, potassium, zinc, magnesium, iron, and copper, vitamins like beta-carotene of vitamin A, vitamin B such as folic acid, vitamin C, D, and E. McDowell's Potassium Complex, used for treating and preventing low potassium levels, high blood pressure, preventing stroke, and aid in weight loss. McDowell's Triple Magnesium relaxes the muscles, relieves cramps and helps to control high blood pressure, improves sleep, and can calm the nerves. Magnesium is very important for the normal functioning of cells, nerves, muscles, bones, and the heart. McDowell's Ginger Turmeric helps to relieve pain, decrease nausea and enhance the immune function to help protect against illness and infection. Ginger turmeric has powerful anti-inflammatory properties and improves your circulation. Don't hold health back. Let health strike back. McDowell's, the better way to start your health. Visit Health Service Center, John Compton Highway, call 453-6417. Let your wellness be our stress.
It is well known that diseases like diabetes, high blood pressure, and other illnesses may restrict blood flow, which can lead to impotence and erectile dysfunction. This is why Enhance was formulated to meet these challenging health problems, which can reduce your ability to perform. If you're having problems maintaining your manhood, then reclaim your manhood today with Enhance. Enhance increases your energy level, boosts your stamina, and increases your endurance.
You can get your Enhance at Southwell VA4, Restorer Pharmacy Soufre, Knights Med Miku, Lay by Bar The Morn, Dexter's Place Jeremy Street Castries, Citygate Bar The City opposite the market, Plants Place Denry Highway, Arlette Supermarket Soufre, The Release Stress Bar Labrie Highway, Cool Joint Bar Victoria Schwazel, Prios Bus Stop 22, next to the Moshi Bus Stop opposite the Grosley Bus Stop. Prios Bar and Grill in Corinth, Grosley.
Enhance, the best a man can get.
The man, the voice. Your hero is back. Raw facts, no fluff. Shelton Daniel is here to deal with the issues. 12:30 p.m. to 2 p.m. Monday to Friday on Realfm.
All right, thanks for staying at the real issues. We're coming down to the home stretch now, but I just want to I've just verified, I've just confirmed. The guy Anil Roberts from Trinidad, he's in government now. He made a video. Not that I'm going to attack him, but he was implying as though some heads were not invited to the swearing-in ceremony of our Prime Minister. I've just confirmed that is incorrect, and an invitation was extended to every CARICOM head. So all the governments of CARICOM, they got an invitation. And Miss Harris, Kamala Prasad Bisasa, actually responded, congratulated our Prime Minister on his victory. She did not attend, but an invitation was extended to her and to all the other CARICOM heads. Now, all the other CARICOM heads, you know that. Even Friday, Goodwin Friday, all of them got invitations to attend the opening ceremony. Of course, some of them would not have been able to attend for whatever reason, but an invitation was extended to every CARICOM head. All right, so let us clarify that, because there's misinformation as though we chose and there was hypocrisy and there was no picking and choosing, because we won. And there's no need to get vexed with anybody. As our Prime Minister, will work with anybody and everybody. That's his duty, to work with every CARICOM state, every CARICOM head. And as the correct thing to do is that he extended, an invitation was extended to every head of CARICOM, every head of government in CARICOM. And some accepted, some could have made it, some could not have made it. So that is the reason why some you did not see, a few at the swearing-in ceremony. So it is erroneous to think that there was a picking and choosing. There was no picking and choosing. The invitation went out to every CARICOM head.
That's the same Prime Minister who invited the leader of the opposition to the opening of St. Jude.
Every CARICOM head. So
the handover ceremony of St. Jude. So I don't think we should put it past him to invite. In fact, we should discount the fact that PJP would not invite the other CARICOM heads.
Yeah, that is not in PJP's character, and we all know that. That is not in his character. PJP is a humble man. He works with everybody, and he has no hate, nothing like that. He knows that he has to work with everybody. And so for the opening, an invitation was extended to all CARICOM heads. Of course, some would not have been able to make it for various reasons, but those who came. All right, and that is why some were missing. But it is not out of malice, nothing like that. Everybody got an invitation. Okay, the lines remain open. We have a call on the WhatsApp platform. Let's take that call. Thank you, caller.
Yes. Good afternoon, brother.
Brother Tricky, good afternoon.
Brother Miguel.
That's a very tricky fella.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Tricky.
Yes, man. And I'm wearing the snow. So for those persons who are upset that they didn't get an invitation, I didn't get one myself.
I didn't realize you were head of a government in the CARICOM country, man.
No, but what I'm saying is that I'm St. Lucian. So if I supposed to get one before them tell us. Yeah. So I'm really calling.
Yes.
To commend the young voters of St. Lucia, especially the first time voters who are able to sift through the garbage that was coming out of the UWP platform, and they listened to the real issues, and they were convinced by the truth that was coming out of the Labour Party platform. It gives me hope that the next generation will not fall prey to all fake news and AI generated stuff and like that. They are educated. And people like the United Workers' Party and their whole gang must never ever count these young people out and believe that they're stupid. Because I believe that it was an awakening of the young people of St. Lucia who really rallied behind the St. Lucia Labour Party, because the traditional votes, if you really look at it, with a little swing in some areas, the young people really carried the Labour Party. And the only reason why the young people were able to do that is because of the policies of the St. Lucia Labour Party government. They saw something in there for them. They saw opportunity. They saw a future. They saw their children's future in there as well. So that is what's important for me. And I just want to reemphasize my gratitude and a big thank you to the young people of St. Lucia. And I know the Honorable Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre will not disappoint.
That's right.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
That's my contribution.
All right. I think we have a call there now on the line. Good afternoon, caller. Thanks for calling.
Hello?
Yeah, thanks for calling the radio shows. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yes, good day. You're on. Don't listen to your TV. Don't listen to your radio. Just speak, please. You're on.
The wrong thing.
Hello. All right.
You know, Terry, someone just asked a question because they're trying to call. Is there a course of action in place to tap into the high percentage of persons who did not turn out to vote? I would implore people to go look at Jimmy Fletcher's Facebook page. He did provide a nice analysis where basically determined that our view that the voter turnout was low is very flawed. And he did a bit of the calculations, taking into account the last census done, the approximate number of people we have in the diaspora, because we can't have more registered voters than we have citizens. So it's not that the turnout was low. According to what the numbers that we may see, will be low, but you have to take into account a number of factors, and the view that it was low is actually flawed. It actually shows, according, if I notice, it's actually the voter turnout is actually higher than in previous elections. So I just wanted to make that note clear.
All right, we have another caller. Good afternoon, caller.
Good afternoon.
For calling the radio shows.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Let me ask you,
It's kind of low.
has the Prime Minister announced anything about the VAT-free day? Because I'm seeing a flyer circulating about the place.
Okay, you're not following. No, we have that flyer is a flyer from St. Vincent. Okay, that has nothing to do with St. Lucia. You just wait. The Cabinet of Ministers will be sworn in on Friday at 3 o'clock, and next week, I suspect a special sitting of the House will be convened, and there you'll have the details of what you want to know. So no VAT announcement, no VAT-free day yet has been announced, nothing like of the sort. So just keep listening to the radio shows, keep listening to NBC News for the correct information. All right?
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much.
Yeah, so stop saying you suspect. I suspect you know. You suspect it's next Tuesday. Stop saying you suspect.
A lot of people think I know a lot of things. I don't know, I don't know what you don't know.
I know what you know. You know what I know.
You know. All right. So, well, I'm looking forward to Friday. We have something from Viewfort. The last thing I just sent you there, the Viewfortians, the mayor has sent me this. I think he's still the mayor. I'm not sure that he has demitted offices yet. Festival of Lights and Lantern Competition, Saturday the 13th, that's a holiday, you know. It starts at 6 p.m. Independence Square, Viewfort. Fun activities and entertainment for the whole family. So, you know, I know Castries people already. People in the north, they like a line. So we have ours on Friday, the 12th, and I suspect we'll be heading down to Viewfort for that line to engage, because I know your fellas like to line. Miguel likes to line, these kind of fellas, but I'll take it in online. via social media. I'll do that. Okay, we have any more call? Yes, we have a call coming in. Thanks for calling the Real Issues.
Yes. Am I on?
Yes, you are on.
Yes, you are.
Yes. I have a problem, a situation with the community where I live. There's a guy, I believe he has a car wash. And when he has the car wash, he's on the road on his father's house. Now, it's affecting me, like the motor.
Yeah.
And even
The
if
pressure
I
wash.
shut the door, close the window, it will still, you will not have the TV on, you will not have the phone ringing, nothing. I have to leave the house and go somewhere else in the day. And he does do that up to 8 in the night.
Have you had a chat?
He's one of them who got I believe the youth economy. I'm not saying I'm against it. But I don't know, when they're doing this thing, they're supposed to visit the area where the person having their thing, if it's not affecting anybody. But I have a problem with my right ear now.
Yeah, I get you. Have you had a chat with him? Did you?
Yes, I spoke to him 3 times already.
And he has not cooperated?
No, he told me there's nothing he can do.
Is it a residential neighborhood, my dear?
And then there's another situation in the same area where they have that cement machinery thing going on there by the bridge, and that's in Crowland. And that when the truck and the excavator and everything making the noise and the vibration, there's the house, my sister, she is blind, she is diabetic, hypertensive, and she cannot hear, and bedridden, and the house is shaking, and she's on the bed, and the whole day them people doing that thing there, and there's nothing. She called already, but they said, I don't know, there's nothing being done, and the truck of the cement, the waste, they will go and dump it in the river. If anybody come, they can see it. It's just on the river. On the road, like you need a boots to walk. When people going to work, I mean, everybody cursing. So I don't know.
All right, my dear, while I may not be too versed or fully versed in that, I think regarding the complaints that you would have put forward, there are 2 places I can direct you to. With regard to the dumping of the stuff by the truck, that'll be solid waste management. I think you can speak to them. And maybe regarding the person operating, especially if it's a residential area, that might be between the DCA and the Ministry of Planning. So maybe you can, those particular concerns, you could take them to those authorities and see where it goes from there, or see how they approach it. Because, I mean, as far as I know, we don't have, while it is right now currently in the process of legislative drafting and getting the finalization of the drafting, I don't think there's any law right now regarding noise pollution. So I think that is currently in the making. So if you want to file based on that it might be a bit difficult. But in terms of the general operation within a residential neighborhood, that might have to go through the DCA and physical planning.
And on the road, anybody coming, they see it, the man actually build a shed coming from the house on the road. And he's having the finger and the motor when that is on. I don't know if you know.
Right, so that would be physical planning and DCA.
And my right hand, when I go and tell him that, imagine that making me sin because I curse, honestly, because I don't know what to do. It's just scream and curse.
Yeah, well, Miguel has directed you, so that's good advice. And maybe you speak to, I mean, they should have some elders in the community.
Because what I'm saying, I'm sorry, I know since the government is in power, so that people, they need their portfolio, so you need, I was giving them the weak chance when they put them in the place to go. And
my dear, that shouldn't have to go as high as a minister. That's not their role. That's not their responsibility. You have in those government agencies, you'll have whoever's responsible for DCA. You have a chief physical planning officer.
So who you said I have to go to?
All right. So that the waste disposal matter, you should go to St. Lucia Solid Waste Management Authority. That's in Sanssouci. And I believe regarding the issue of the guy operating there by the road, you may have to check between DCA and physical planning, but that would still be in the same building. That's in the Prime Minister's building.
Waterfront?
The waterfront, not Heraldine Rocks, Graham Louisi building,
Yes,
sorry.
I have to do all that, and I mean, they have the people they pass in every day, and it's on the road, you know.
Yeah, but it's affecting you. It's affecting you.
The Mac road there is just on the road there.
Yeah, we know, but it's affecting
It's
you.
affecting you, my dear. So
Exactly, and I don't know for other people, but then even if I shut the window, I close, I'm inside, and
so you have to take the steps, because I can relate to you, you know, other situation, you know, let me don't go there. But Miguel has given you advice, you have to move for somebody in your family who can stand that, may have to take steps on your behalf.
Yes.
Okay?
Because I spoke to him already, and there's nothing, he tell me, my lady, there's nothing I can do.
Okay. All right, well, try to make a move as Miguel has directed you.
Yeah.
All right?
So you yourself cannot call or do anything?
No, I don't even,
concerning that?
I can't do that on your behalf. You have to do that.
No, my dear. That's on you.
Alright.
It's affecting you, so we can.
No, this thing, they're causing people to do crimes, you know. Because I say, if I had a bomb, I just bomb in
No, we don't want to do that.
my place and everywhere. Because, I mean, it's frustrating, and I cannot take it. I'm a woman.
I'm with you, mommy.
Right?
I get that. I know how it is.
Everything is there. And look, there's a garage, and the smell of the spring, everything in the you see this area there, we have nobody representing.
Okay. My darling, we have another call. So thank you for calling. Just take advice.
Okay, then. Bye.
Bye. All right, we have a call on the WhatsApp line. Go ahead.
Very animated one.
You think she's
Hi,
animated?
good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
She sounds docile today.
I don't have any information that Shelton would be missed in work today, so that's going to be coming off his pay. Okay? Now, no comment from either of you, no defense, nothing. Now, regarding the caller a while ago with the serious issues and all of that, we understand. But what we have in this country is the misconception that every problem must be directed at the quote-unquote minister. Now, it's not the minister per se she's referring to. She's referring to the MP. I think we need to institute ways to get the information filtered down to people where they should be directed to, depending on the problem that they have. Because everybody believes that every problem they have in their community is the responsibility of the MP, the district rep, the minister, the prime minister. No. They have people with responsibilities like y'all were trying to tell her, but in her head already believes that has to be undertaken by the minister. Sometimes we need to get information when we don't know better and go to the relevant authorities. And if we do that, we will relieve the pressure off of the member of parliament for the constituencies. Okay? Meanwhile, I want to say congratulations to all of us.
Yeah.
We really don't care whether Ken left free or he took. We don't care. He is not a factor in our election, because if we decided or depended on him for the result, we would not be here today. Let Alan Chasley say where he is, whether UWP accepts his resignation or not. Look at Melly. PJP 2.0 is uploading. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Well, we
Bye-bye.
quickly coming to the end. I think technician has signaled as the last call for the day.
Yeah, let me just say
Miguel,
that
you want to wrap up?
I just wanted to say that I hope, because I did get some messages, and I'm just hoping that we did not, neither of us did not appear too unempathetic to the lady's plight. And I do hope that whomever, if there's anyone associated with either of the departments that I mentioned are listening, they can seek to try to address it or guide the lady, because it may be a situation, or maybe she doesn't really is ignorant, lack of to the fact that it's not the MP that she has to go to. It'll be certain government departments. So if it's a situation that can be helped, and anyone within the Department of Solid Waste, first of all, management, and that of the physical planning or DCA who can assist her, please try to do so, because it does sound like she is hurting, and trust me, I can't take noise myself. So I can understand, I can really empathize and understand what she's feeling.
Yeah. I hope this, at least some relief can be brought to the lady. I would believe that when but he must be getting a lot of washes, man, for that to be going 24/7 like that. You have to have empathy for those in the community.
Pay the lady something, man, all the money you're making.
All right, folks, this is the end of Real Issues for today. Shelton will be in tomorrow. He has 2 guests, I think, discussing the National Day Awards, etc. The normal thing, normal process we'll go through. I will not be in and stuff.
Lotto's on.
Until. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
December 2025 were Double Daily Grand, 8, 9, 17, 22. Big 4, 1, 5, 9, 0. Big for Multi-X, 2X. Pick 2, 7, 1. Pick 2 Multi-X, 2X. 1 off, 8, 1, 2. Lucky 3, 3, 7, 7. Lucky 3 Multi-X, 2X.
The man, the voice. Your hero is back. Raw facts, no fluff. Shelton Daniel is here to deal with the issues. 12:30 p.m. to 2 p.m. Monday to Friday on Realfm.
McDowell's Supplements, an effective way to ensure you and your loved ones are getting the daily recommended intake of essential vitamins, minerals, and other important nutrients necessary for optimal health. Naturally, we carry an array of health and wellness supplements. McDowell's Immune Booster enhances your body's defense to fight colds and flu, boosts your immune system, prevents viruses and other airborne diseases. McDowell's Colon Cleanser prevents constipation, helps in removing toxins from the colon, detoxifies the body, and regulates your bowel movements. McDowell's Prostate Health prevent the enlargement of the prostate, improve urinary flow, and reduce frequent urination, especially at night. Moringa oleifera capsules are rich in minerals like calcium, potassium, zinc, magnesium, iron, and copper, vitamins like beta-carotene of vitamin A, vitamin B such as folic acid, vitamin C, D, and E. McDowell's Potassium Complex, used for treating and preventing low potassium levels, high blood pressure, preventing stroke, and aid in weight loss. McDowell's Triple Magnesium relaxes the muscles, relieves cramps and helps to control high blood pressure, improves sleep, and can calm the nerves. Magnesium is very